So dear students, we're going to discuss about the third exercise, that is to be 3A. So 3A we are setting the static router. So static IP we are setting for the routers, and we are connecting the router with the switch, from switch to the PCs. So we are having two PCs in the left side network as well as two PC from the right side network. So let's see this, how can we will do this in the environment Cisco Packet Tracker. Just click on the end devices so that you can select the PC, drag and drop the PC there. So PC0 and PC1 I am dragging and dropping here. Same case, next level, we are just putting the PC2 on PC3. So PC2 and PC3 are the right side network. Above PC we are just having the switch will be PT switch we are keeping here. So here also we are keeping the PT switch. Above the PT switch we are just having the router. So router we are just keeping the PT router above the PT switch. So both the sides we are keeping the PT switch. Above the PT switch we are having the PT router. Router is to be router 0 and router 1. Now we are giving the connection. So clicking on the connection, just copper straight cable we are taking. PC0 fast Ethernet 0 has to be connected with switch 0 fast Ethernet 01. PC1 fast Ethernet 0 has to be connected with switch 0 fast Ethernet 1/1. PC2 fast Ethernet 0 has to be connected with switch fast Ethernet 0/1. PC0 PC3 fast Ethernet 0 has to be connected with switch 1 fast Ethernet 1/1. Then further switch 0's fast Ethernet 2/1 has to be connected with router 0 fast Ethernet 0/0. Here switch 1 fast Ethernet 2/1 has to be connected with router 1 fast Ethernet 0/0. Then we are making the automatic connection between router 0 to router 1. So that will be serial port of router 0 2/0 has to be connected with serial port of 2/0 of router 1 will be connected automatically. Now we have to assign the IP address for this connection setup. So how to assign the IP address? PC0 IP address we are typing here. So PC0 IP address will be 192.168.10.1. So this will be the IP address. So here default gateway will be 192.168.10.3. So next to this we are assigning the IP address for PC1. PC1 IP address will be 192.168.10.2. So default gateway will be same, 192.168.168.10.3. So both the sides default gateway will be common, 10.3 there and here. Now here in PC2 we have to keep the IP address in 20 series. So IP configuration we are just giving 192.168.20.1. Then here default gateway will be 192.168.20.3. So same case for PC3 we have to assign the IP address. Just for PC3 IP address will be 192.168.20.2. Here 192. Default gateway will be 192.168.20.3. So we set up the IP address for all the 4 PCs. So PC2, PC3, everywhere we set up the IP address. So now we have to assign the IP address for the router 0. Router 0 for the connection 0/0. We have to assign the port status on. Just assign the IP addresses 192.168. There 10.3 we have to assign the IP address. because that is the default gateway for PC0 and PC1. Now same case, this side for router 1 you have to assign the IP address. So go to config fast ethernet 0/0. So keep port status on. What will be the IP address? 192.168.20.3. That will be the IP address. So both sides we done with the IP address. Now go to the router 0. Router 0, you just click on the serial 2/0. So serial 2/0 is the connection between router 0 to router 1. So just set up the IP addresses 10.0.0.1. So that will be the IP address this side. So another side we have to assign the IP address. Router 1 IP address we are assigning now. So router 1 to 2/0 IP address will be put port status on 10.0.0.2. So this will be the IP address on the other side. So now after assigning the IP address, we have to just give the IP route. So IP route we have to give in both the sides. For giving IP route, we have a command. So that command we have to give in both the sides so that the the router can able to route the IP address. So in this case, we are typing the command in this place. So what we have to type the command, we have to click on router 0, go to CLI command. So in the CLI command, you just go to, if it is config if, just exit from config if, so that you will come back to config. So in the config, what you have to type, I hope you are seeing down, the cursor is here actually. In the config, you have to type this command, IP space route space, you just type the IP of the second network. So from router 0 we are moving to the right side network. No, right side network is set to be this network. So this network IP address will be in 20 series, so that we have to give the IP address like this. So what is IP address here? IP route 192.168.20.0, 20.0. Then default gateway. Before default gateway, we are just having this concern IP 255.255.255.0. Then next to that, we have to give the destination router IP. So what is the destination router IP? We are in the router 0. Router 1 IP address will be 10.0.0.2. So this we have to give and press enter and give exit for this router 0. Again, we have to press enter so that configured from console by console has to be displayed. So we done with router 0. We are moving to router 1. So router 1, what the thing has to be given? CLI command. That just type exit. In the exit, we just give the command as IP space route 168.10.0, that is IP 255.255.255.0. Then finally we have to give the destination route router IP address. The destination router 0 IP address will be 10.0.0.1. So that's it. We just type exit so that it will get configured from console by console. So when you are getting console by console, that is meant by the data is saved properly. Now we can close this so that we can check whether the connection established properly or not. So you can click on the packet PDU. So keep in PC0. So when you are keeping in PC0 and click on simulation, PC3 we have to keep. So PC0 to PC3, run the simulation. You can able to get whether the data is properly going or not. So we are just moving from PC3 to PC0. So that's what I set here. PC3 is source and PC0 is the destination. So it's in process now. It's moving on. So here PC0 to PC3, whether the packet is traveling or not, we have to check it out. So last status is in progress. So it's going to PC3 to the router 1, router 1 to router 0 it's going on. From router 0 to switch 0 it's going now. So switch 0 to PC0 it's moving on. So that we will get success message here. So if you are getting the success message, that is mean by the entire process is correct. So last status what you are getting here, that should be success. So that way we can predict whether our process is correct or not. So the IP address has to be allotted properly, as well as the source and destination has to be allotted.